Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Stat, the Prodigy, man. I'm here with the Exposure, live and direct.
So who is Static the Prodigy?
Yeah, man. Static the Prodigy is just a regular dude who likes to do regular shit, man. I'm nobody's super spectacular. I'm not like a big old superstar. I like to, be outside, go to food trucks and shit. Just a regular dude, man.
Where are you from? Like, how was your upbringing?
Curry Tuck, North Carolina, very small country town. A lot of people may know it as the Outer Bank. And I grew up with a church-going family. My mom, she worked in childcare. My pops was in the law enforcement. Unfortunately, he passed on the job. And then my mother, she just raised two badass kids on her own. And then never was that great in school, and I was always rapping in classrooms and getting my notebooks taken, and I just became a rebel, I guess. Yeah.
So Static, how do you prepare for a live performance?
So for live performances, I pretty much, I just put my headphones in, I rehearse my tracks and just listen to the records, try to practice without the lyrics, without the backtracks, and have it all memorized before I hit the stage, drink some water, and I'm good to go, man. That's pretty much it.
Do you have a dream collaboration for a live show?
Dream collaboration for a live show? I would have to say Travis Scott would be crazy. Probably not gonna happen. Post Malone would be dope. If you want to talk about local artists, I think a collab with me and Charlie Way would be fire. That's my guy.
How do you feel about the current state of the music industry?
I feel like it's definitely expanding. There's like a lot more artists than ever. Creative-wise, there's like no limitations now, man. Everybody has the tools to create. All you got to do is open up a phone or a laptop. You're good to go, man. Industry looking great.
So how important do you think that visuals are to a song's success?
Visuals. So like right now we live in a day and age where like TikTok's popular, Instagram Reels is popular. Music videos, in my opinion, they're starting to die off because everybody likes short form content. So I feel like Instagram Reels, anything where people can actually see you just having a good time, having fun, that's what's gonna blow up a song, man, if people can vibe with you.
So how do you stay motivated when things get tough?
How do I stay motivated? I just remember why I started, just remind myself why I even started to begin with. Just continue to write, whether people hear it or not. It's my work, my art, and I just want to keep pushing it out regardless.
Is there a current song that you have that you felt like is like your best song, or do you feel like you still have another song that you can put out that's better than what you have already,
That song that's gonna be better, but at the moment, my best song is probably Numb, because I feel like that song is where I was more vulnerable and I actually told my story.
All right, what is your writing process like?
Writing process is kind of weird. Some days I can take pen and paper and just write a full verse or a full song, top, bottom. Some days I just punch in and record. Other days I might write 2 bars and then come back, write 2 later. It just all depends on the mood and how I'm feeling. It depends on the vibe.
How do you handle creative block?
Creative blocks, believe it or not, I just go out, look at art, look at sceneries and stuff like that, and just find ways to get inspired, talk to people, hear their life stories, and try to implement it into my own music. And that's usually how I get out that block, just find stories and look at things.
How did you come up with your stage name?
I wasn't ready for that one. Static the Prodigy, man. So in high school, I used to make rap music with my mom's laptop, and the quality was so bad everybody would say it was staticky. So I decided to go by Static so I wouldn't get bullied for that shit. And then my brother, he gave me the Prodigy because one of my verses said it's the return of the Prodigy. He was like, yeah, just combine that and there's your name, and I stuck with it ever since.
What has been your most memorable performance or memorable maybe feature or collaboration that you?
So memorable performance by far was definitely in Durham at the hip hop conference, man. That was my craziest performance. I remember I was performing like 3 days in a row nonstop, and I wasn't even getting paid. And it was like the best feeling just to be able to show people what I was capable of, and people loved it. Def Jam was out there, PD Pablo was out there. It was crazy. Favorite collaboration, definitely my man Diamond D with Fat Man Scoop. That record was incredible, man. I'm just honored I'm able to work with that guy, you know.
Do you have like a non-musical influence that shaped your artistry?
Non-musical influence. If I could think, a non-musical influence. Damn, that's kind of tough. I would have to say my mama, man. But yeah, my mom's my biggest influence. She's a hustler. She don't let nothing get in her way, and she just keep going. Yeah, my mom, for sure, for sure.
What's next for you in your career?
Next in my career, I'm always keep pushing out this music, but I also want to venture into the business side and finding artists and helping them grow and develop. I want to bring artist development back, man. I feel like we don't have that too much, so I feel like I want to make a change with that.
Do you see value of signing to a label these days, or would you rather remain independent?
It all depends. Now, in terms of like being signed to a label, I feel like you'll get good connections. Doors may open, but as far as being independent, I mean, everybody pretty much these days can grab the tools to do their own thing. Like, you just pick up a camera, you got your own videographer. You pick up a laptop, you can make your own beats, record yourself. So I feel like this day and age, there's no limitations. It's just a matter of what you want to get out of it, you know?
What's next for you in your career?
So right now, it's kind of weird. I'm working on the EP, but it's kind of like a mixtape, so I'm gonna call it an EP tape, because I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm just making music, putting it together, and giving it to y'all. That's all I care about.
How did Presidential come about?
Presidential, man, my friends were roasting me because I set a bar. I said presidential rollie for the time I put in, and I ain't rushing. They thought that was the dumbest shit, but I didn't care. So I just recorded it, and I said, yeah, presidential rollie for the time I put in. So presidential Rolex, Putin like the president Putin, Russian, I ain't rushing, whatever. But yeah, I thought that shit was fire. That's how that song came about.
So today, or for any future songs, what is your hottest bar that you think you come up with?
Future songs right now, I'm kind of stuck on this bar right now. It's a couple lines. I saw an interview with Amber Rose and I thought it was crazy. So I said, and these hoes ain't dimes or gems. I wonder how many times Amber Rose scroll and say I fucked him. Don't take a whiz to realize the trends. They be off the yay, and even machine guns can't even defend. So you got Wiz Khalifa, Kanye West, and Machine Gun Kelly, all her exes. I thought that was crazy. Thought it was crazy.
Have you ever forgot your lyrics mid-performance? And if you did, what did you do?
Yeah, I actually had. I mean, I just had to keep going, man. I just like stumbled across a couple words and then caught myself right back. But then I just engaged with the crowd to make sure they didn't really catch it, but they probably did. But I'm a human, man. We all make mistakes.
So who do you think the Exposure should tap in with next?
I think y'all should tap in with my guy Charlie Way, man. That's my brother, my homie Wes, and Kai Danny. She fired. Yeah, man, it's your guy Static the Prodigy. I'm here with the Exposure, signing off, man.